Welcome to Coffee and English. Today, we're diving into one of the most breathtaking masterpieces in human history, the Sistine Chapel. You'll learn new English vocabulary while discovering the fascinating story behind Michelangelo's iconic ceiling. So grab your coffee, sit back, and let's explore art and language together. In the heart of the Vatican, hidden behind thick stone walls and centuries of ritual, lies a room where the ceiling does more than just shelter, it speaks. This is the Sistine Chapel, and its ceiling is one of the most breathtaking stories ever painted. Long before Michelangelo ever lifted a brush, the Sistine Chapel was already important. Built in the 1470s under Pope Sixtus IV, yes, that's where the name comes from. It was meant to be the Pope's private chapel and the site of important ceremonies like papal elections. Its walls were painted by Renaissance masters, Botticelli, Perugino, Ghirlandaio, all telling the story of Moses and Jesus. But the ceiling? Plain, blue, filled with stars. Beautiful, yes, but nothing like what was about to come. In 1508, Pope Julius II, nicknamed the Warrior Pope, summoned Michelangelo. Not to sculpt, which was his true passion, but to paint. Michelangelo refused. "I am not a painter," he said. Julius insisted, and so began a project that would take 4 years, push the artist to his limits, and change the course of art forever. He worked on scaffolding he designed himself, painting high above the chapel floor, often lying on his back, sometimes for hours, days, weeks. Paint dripped into his eyes. His body ached, but he kept going. What did he paint? Not just saints or angels, but the entire story of creation, fall, and salvation. 9 central panels tell the story from the book of Genesis. The separation of light from darkness. The creation of Adam. That iconic moment where God reaches out to spark life into man. The fall of man and expulsion from Eden. Between the scenes are prophets and sibyls, pagan and biblical seers, foretelling the coming of Christ. And everywhere, muscular figures, dynamic poses, dramatic expressions, pure Renaissance energy. It was not just decoration. It was theology in motion. A divine drama written in color and form. When he finished in 1512, the world was stunned. Vasari, the great art historian, would later say, "It was enough to bring back the spirit of painting from the dead." But Michelangelo wasn't done. In 1536, more than 20 years later, Pope Paul III asked him to paint the Last Judgment on the altar wall. This time, darker, more dramatic, souls rising and falling, angels in battle, Christ at the center, not as a gentle savior, but as a stern judge. It shocked people, it moved them, it still does. A ceiling beyond time, the Sistine Chapel is not just a masterpiece. It's a mirror of human potential, of struggle, of faith, of creation. And every time you look up at that ceiling, remember, one man, with doubt in his heart and paint in his hand, changed the ceiling of a chapel, and touched the ceiling of the world.